Is it a scam? Let's go to the workshop to find out. So what you can see here is a prototype of our Plasmics INo Trident, printing here and now. We know going to Kickstarter raised some eyebrows, but there's some good reasons for that, and I'll explain those in a second. But while we're here, why don't you take the time and subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date on everything that's coming up. But for now, let's head back to our wall of semi-orderly stuff. We understand your skepticism. We touched on it on the Kickstarter page, and even though the core idea of Kickstarter is noble and commendable, sadly a lot of Kickstarter projects overpromised and then just underdelivered, burning new tech enthusiasts all around the world. This, however, is a real Plasmics INo Trident mass manufacturing prototype. It has all the features and parts in a ready for production state. We assembled this one out of sample parts from our prospective manufacturing contractors. We'll go more in depth about the reasons why we offer the INo Tridents later in this video. So is it a scam? As we've hopefully shown you here, no, it's not a scam. The INo exists, we're using Kickstarter to get it out there into the world. So why then Kickstarter? Why not just offer it outright? It's all about batch sizing. Different parts require different manufacturing capabilities. Kickstarter offers us the possibility of selling a fixed batch size, put some spare parts into storage, and focus Plasmics resources more effectively. I'm sure you understand this is a very technical product, and it's not financially viable to establish a complete mass manufacturing pipeline without having proven demand. But now to the big questions of life. Why are we here? Is life out there? And why are we bringing an induction nozzle to the market? Well, as pointed out by an avid 3D printing enthusiast, we're using induction to usher in the next evolution in not only hot end, but 3D printing technology. The Plasmics INo Trident is just the first step to realize our engineering goals. We needed a hot end with faster heat up and cool down time than anything currently on the market available. And a hot end that keeps temperature stable, even when big fluctuations in extrusion volume while delivering state-of-the-art flow rates. We need this to improve the process control in several use cases. During a print, the nozzle accelerates and decelerates all the time. There are outer perimeters, infill with different layer heights, bridging. All of those conclude to different amounts of heating or cooling, depending on the change in filament flow. Another big topic is multi-material printing. Changing nozzles during the print with nearly no time and no waste of material by controlling the nozzle temperature and reducing the volume of the purge tower are the main benefits here. We're sure there are many more areas that could benefit from induction, but we're happy to admit we don't know where the ceiling of this technology is. We can't exhaustively list all the possibilities because some are just not discovered yet. We engineered the INo Trident because we needed certain problems solved, but we don't know what other people are going to achieve with this new technology. Every time new innovation is released, you immediately see people going full in and doing crazier stuff than you could have ever imagined. And that's the reason why we're going to market with the INo Trident first. In the future, it will be but one part of the bigger Plasmics ecosystem, including and not limited to complete printers and optimized G-code generation. But this is the important first step in going to market. And speaking of ecosystems, we are using standard dimension and open protocols. Anything that can be is not proprietary at all. Theoretically, you could mount any different nozzle into our hot end. The screw mount is the same as with most other nozzles. In practice, however, we strongly advise against doing this. The amount of material and the ferromagnetic properties of said material had to be precisely tuned to get the performance we wanted. If you would install a different nozzle, it would end up in unpredictable and possibly dangerous behavior. So don't ruin your perfectly fine INo Trident. So if you want to be among the first to use the next evolution of 3D printing tech and see just how far you can push this new innovation, press the link down in the description to check out our Kickstarter campaign for the Plasmics INo Trident. You'll find some impressive temperature, heat up and cool down charts that are going to spark your imagination on what can be achieved. If you have any further questions, leave them down in the comment section and stay tuned for our next video. Thank you and bye.